And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this one. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college. And the fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again. And for me, I wanted to prove myself again." Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesdays, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. Chris, we're getting into a new season, but already we're seeing teams get that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully those guys come back healthy. And, man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before, so they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back, and by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
Here's Caruso. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's Avanti. They get the rebound. Here's Thibault. And no good.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
James in the post. Guarded by Simmons. Simmons pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Thibault can't get it to go.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first minute.
LeBron against Simmons. James, the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Embiid. And Davis can't get it to go.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And they're able to recover. And the shot goes down. And so just over a minute and a half played. James in the post. Simmons is there. James finds Davis. And they double up Davis. So it's the Lakers now. Still without a basket in the game. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Caruso. James dishes to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Caldwell-Pope, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one.
And Caldwell-Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, Jay, and sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Now here's Simmons. A 14-point game for him in the win again.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
The first free throw is good.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson with the pace he's piling him up.
And Simmons drops them both. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star, an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Davis played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Caruso looking for an opening. Harrell finds Davis. LeBron against Simmons. Over Harris. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 5 now.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
There's Avanti. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Simmons against James. Earl high post. Kicks it out to James. The 3. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes to the throwdown.
James looking around. Harrell against Embiid. Now here's Harrell. D right on him. Here's Caruso. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Harris against Harrell. Shoots from the block, and the shot goes in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's good, 2 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
LeBron against Harris. LeBron passes to Davis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thibault. He picked up 12 points in their last win again. Shoots from 14. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Harrell. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Malik Monk in for Caldwell Pope. The 76ers also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Embiid. A 23-point game for him in the win again.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
And there's the foul. There we go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Alex Caruso. Zaire Smith, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Simmons. Now here's Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the 76ers lead by 2. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Some people have already predicted future MVP. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. Al Horford's checked in for Joel Embiid. Now Lin. The pass to Monk. Here's Kuzma, covered by Smith. A jump hook, and they pick up 2.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris inside, guarded by Kuzma. Harris's shot is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Lin looking it over. Passes it to Holmes. He dishes it to Monk. Pass to Lin. No good. Smith with some nice D. The 76ers leading. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Holmes. Curry passes to Horford. Shoots over Lin. Horford no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
But just a ferocious competitor. I like seeing Kuzma go right at the defense like this. Such assertiveness.
Curry against Lin. Curry dishes to Horford. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 2. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Monk. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing
shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Horford. On the wing, Harris. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Smith with some nice D. Curry deciding where to go with it. And it's Smith missing. The Lakers in the lead. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. And there's the pass to McGee. Passes to Kuzma. Now, here's Monk. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Kuzma passes to Lin. Smith against Kuzma. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, they tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bolden's checked in. It's stolen by Monk. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Curry passes to Horford. Smith with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there it is for him. Lakers leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Kuzma. Defense right on him. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Yep, that one goes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Horford is out there with Thompson. And it's Smith. Then it's Curry. And it's Bolden in at the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. He misses the free throw. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game. So anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the play.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Both free throws good from McGee. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Bolden. Back to Curry. Thompson against McGee. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And that one misses. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Lynn from long range. Great tee that time from Curry.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bolden. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Another in the long line of big man who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
And here is Lynn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the pass to Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And
he makes the first. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis has checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jeremy Lin.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Here's Thibault. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Passes it to James. Pass to Kuzma. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. The 76ers trail by 4. Launches a 3. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
A timeout called the Lakers.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's take a look at the players who are the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Joel Embiid. Anthony Davis, third.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Now here's Harrell. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. James against Simmons. LeBron kicks to Harrell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You're looking now at the numbers for James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Bolden. Outside for Simmons. Over Harrell, and the rejection by Harrell. They recover it. Tries yet again. With the clock winding down, that puts them in the lead. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Davis dishes to LeBron. Outside for Davis. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And, of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season ago, they hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy and sent this club home empty-handed.
Here's Caruso after Ben Simmons' bucket. Caruso, the pass to James. The fader. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Simmons. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harrell kicks to James. Back to Harrell. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Thibault from the arc. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. Last season, he played outstanding. First in field goal percentage, 7th in assists. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Outside, Davis. Tries it from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. There's Avante. Offline with his 3.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
The drive by James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. You have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Harrell with it, now defended by Embiid. Harrell kicks to Davis. Nice move, and it's Davis finishing it off. It has been nip and tuck through the first half. Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Now here's Embiid. Up top, Simmons. James covering. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to LeBron. Now the dish to Davis. Kicks it out to James. Pocket 2. No good that time. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 3. Their offense has been great here. Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Here's Avanti. The Lakers with the rebound. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break, looking to end his cold spell, and the rejection by James. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Alex Caruso. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 12 points for Ben Simmons.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Outside, Lin. Kuzma outside. Davis against Horford. And Davis puts it in.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Horford the pass to Harris. And Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. He's got 12. Curry on the wing. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Holmes. Yep, it counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Simmons against Land. Passes it to Davis. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skills. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Smith has checked in. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
All-around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Shoots from 12. McGee with the block. Out left to the wing. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Shot from 12. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. The shot by Monk is no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now here's Land. 8 points his last outing. Inside and stolen by Horford. Smith surveying the D. Left side Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. That's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like their effort on the board, because the game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.